Okay, I'm going to do an explanatory on this next one. Finally, I got the house to myself. I'm not puking. I had food poisoning yesterday. And all my equipment's working, so.
Let's get squash. They're here. They're waiting for me. I started.
Let's fix up.
Hi.
Let me turn this up. Okay.
You two guys just can't wait, can ya? I know, I haven't been around. Look, I got two of them coming right here.
And here we have yeah, these two trees are not mine. Nor is this one. Nor is the one in the back. This whole thing is not even supposed to be here. I haven't really looked at this yet, so I'm gonna be as confused as you at first. Aha. Okay, well here's the face right here. Okay, right. Today's about the faces. Okay. Okay, what you're doing with me, you're looking for faces in the trees. Now this one has changed already. First of all, now just saw this. You have a face right here. Now it's already turning. So, but here you have, this is what I would call, it looks to me like a serpent. It could be a bird. But look at this screen right here. And then look at this. Look at the beginning screen. Okay, watch. That's how it goes so fast. It goes so fast that you'll never see it changing with your own eyes. Only a camera can do that.
Hi, you two guys just can't wait, can ya? I know, I haven't been around. Look, I got...
These are what I call the in-betweens. This is where everything happens in between the seconds. You have a, you got it. But that's weird, it's black on the camera. You got a huge face right here coming in, cloaked in leaves. Wait a minute. No, wait. Okay, I'm looking at this one, okay? This one I can't even see. Now I can see it. And so I look into the camera. But this one, if you can see right here, here's the dimensional line. And these two are going to be turned into, oh, it's one face, it's going to turn into two. But look at this. There's one of them right there. Okay, here's a face too, cloaked in leaves. Now, let me just make sure this is set right, or that you guys are close enough. Because when I have it as close as I would like you guys to be, but you know what I could do? I forgot. Since I can't do 0.25 speed because I'm not on YouTube, but I can zoom it for you with my tablet, so.
Two of them coming right here.
Now, I don't see that. This thing just crashed, I guess, or it either just came out of here, swinging around, and then right here we're going to show you is that face that I just saw. You got a face here. You got a face here, but he's looking that way. This guy is the bird coming in this way. You got a little critter up here, a little face looking down. You got something here. The whole thing is filled. And I'm going to miss a lot, so you guys will probably see it. Here's a little tiny, he's getting ready to come into screen, a little tiny, well, I'm not really sure, but looks like a baby comes. Okay, now this one, like I said, is looking at us. This one's looking that way, but it almost appears as one tree. And this is another tree, and it doesn't look it. It looks like the background, but it's not. And then this one turns into a face. Now this one's looking right at me. See the eye? There's an eye here. Wait. There's an eye here and an eye here. But his nose is right here. So the eyes are on the sides of their head. So, you know, if you draw a line right down there, it's actually two beings. But when it's coming right at you, you can't see it. That makes sense.
They look like interdimensional trees. There.
Now the differences I learned yesterday, I'll tell you now. I have been mistaken this whole time about interdimensionals. They're really subterraneans. I don't know if that's the same thing, but they actually live underground. And they showed me. Now the white trees are interdimensional trees. The black trees are Bigfoot trees. This one looks like a Bigfoot tree too, though, for some reason. But look, there's a little face starting to come out of it. See it? They're gonna just pop right out. This thing is busting right here down the seams, we'll call it. Look at that snake. He's got his mouth wide open. He's going for that white tree over there. Fake tree. It's an subterranean tree. I hope there's not 3 of them. Matter of fact, you can see right through this. Look. It's actually see-through. Because, like I explained in a video a long time ago, when I finally figured it out, what I thought to be the interdimensionals, they get stuffed into in this clear gel, because I couldn't figure out how they could possibly make it, live through that. Look at that, something's pulling the tree. Okay, the snake is going for something that's trying to pull from his nose, trying to pull it apart. I don't know what it is, but anyway, you can see, this is see-through. Up here. This is clear. I can see right through it. So I was right about the clear gel and then later hardens. And then, their faces get more pronounced in the tree. But look at now right here, I got every different kind of tree I can imagine. I mean, look at this thing. And this arm's coming up and this is coming out. So we're going to call that a Bigfoot tree, I guess. I'm not really sure. All I know is it's all about the trees. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to show you the faces because I'm not a scientist. I have no right giving you information that I know to be a fact, but I can't explain it. So I'm just going to let you come to your own conclusions. Alright. Now this all opened up over here. This whole thing is a big door right now. And there's the galactical light, what I call it normally, coming in this way. And now here you can see right here, the outline right here. This is of your bird right here. This outline, this is split into dimensions. There's 2 of them. There's one face, there's another face. Forget about, because you got to deal with not just the trees and the leaves, which is hard enough with the cloaking. But then you have these dimensional lines that are coming down right out of the sky. Probably through the dimensional light. Some people call it orbs. I just know that there's too many of everything. And it's very confusing when I see this. Right there. See this face coming through right here? He's coming out of the tree. He's coming out here. And I don't know what he's going to do next. We'll find out, I guess.
You're back. Hello.
Because I haven't seen the interdimensionals. I met the subterraneans yesterday. I'm assuming they're the same thing, I hope. Look at that face. Look at his face right there. And now now it looks like a bird. Okay, his mouth's closed. It is a bird because he's got a face going this way, face going that way, and there's another face going that way. Looks like it's going right into that tree. So you see how much that face has changed. The bird, serpent, whatever. Alright. I'm going to get all into this. I'm going to get through this fucking thing. Sorry. And also you have all this going on over here that'll change. Okay.
The funny thing is that it looks like ancient ones. I'm going to find my finger on here. Right here.
Don't bother, Dad. Matter of fact, let's turn the volume off. I don't need my volume. Okay, so now you have all these coming in from here. These are all cloaked leaves. I'm going to be a terrible explainer. Let's just watch it. Just watch how fast it changes. It's like you just can't believe it changes that fast and you don't even see it change. Because our eyes are not capable of seeing it. Now that looks the same again. Now everything's moving. What? Okay. That's interesting. Okay, this is the same 3 trees that we started with. And now we got this whole thing coming in up here of these leaves coming down like this. We have the interdimensionals coming in this way, or galacticals rather. The bird, serpent, whatever the hell it is, coming in from the sky, going into the trees. It's all about trees and birds and dimensions. Look up here. See right here? You can barely see it. Here's your dimensional line. This does not belong with the rest of the picture. Okay? And there'll be a black line, a black or white stick that will separate the dimensions, and there will be a face in there. It's like, in other words, you're looking at a sketch type thing. You got a green thing coming in here. We got something up here. That's going to be the hardest to explain. And then here's something that was cloaked is flying out. This face here. I don't know what it is. That would be the portal tree. That spins the portals. The tornadic. Who's that? See that ghostly thing? Okay, this is what's coming in here. There's our squashes. Now, like I said, they're still ghostly. There'll be these white lines. They're 3-dimensional. And here's something right here. This is definitely galactic. It looks metallic still. And this stuff is just crazy, and you want me to explain crazy, it's just almost impossible to do. Even if I was crazy, I won't be able to do it. Okay. And what the heck is that? Okay, now it's all coming like this. It's all opening up. It's going that way, it's going this way. Like this, and this is splitting up. All these dimensions are coming together. You know, here's your X, and wherever X marks the spot, it most certainly does. The X, right in the middle of the X, is usually the end of the beak of the bird, and the bottom is usually the door. Now in this case, this is coming through, this is coming through, this is coming through, and here's another big door right here. And you got coming down this way, coming in. It's just non-stop action. It's trying to keep up with it is just insane. And I have 86,000 of these. Okay, so all my learning is repetition learning, and I can't even tell you how many man hours. I couldn't even begin to tell you. This is getting ready to split, or has split, these 2 dimensions. So these 2 are not even in the same realm. This one face right here is really, here's the line, you put it right down the middle here, it's really 1, 2, 3 faces. That's 3-dimensional. And I think I came up with a good theory as to why they do it that way. I believe that, okay, well, for every face there's 3, okay? Right here, 1, 2, 3. Here's the line. It's 1, 2, 3. That's a snake coming right at you. Let me see. And it's going to become the coolest structure you've ever seen in your life. Is it there yet? Okay, now see this face came out and now it's separate. Here's the face in the middle. And here's the face going that way. So that one face is now 3. And it looks like one big, you know, totally different animal. And we got the trickster, I call him, coming in here. I just happen to know who that is. Trickster is all that means is that he is 3-dimensional. He is all that is 3-dimensional. Here's looks like a little spaceship. It's got little legs here, but it has a little bird flying it. Look, he's looking that way, but I thought he was looking right at me because he's got a face looking that way. That's why you can't see him if you're looking right at him. Got something coming right here you can't see. cutest little teddy bear like thing right there. Can't you see the structure? Right? Is that it? Yeah, look, I mean, look, check this out. Really look at this. Now it looks like a, and this is all in a matter of seconds, guys. Now you have this. Yeah, and this goes like this straight back. And something is carrying this. And this is all a line here of different faces, different beings. And this looks like, now this is made of wood, and this looks like it's the bird, it is. And it V's out here and is carrying whatever this is. This is what they're bringing through the portal, is this. These beings. This is the big load they're bringing in. Whoever they are out of all those we just saw, I don't know. But it looks like a carriage of sorts. Now normally they bring the little people in first because they are precious cargo. Here's a bird. Now look at it now. Look how much it's changed in a second. Now this thing right here is coming right at you. And here's the beings that are coming in. And you can't barely see them anymore because this is all changed. And the ground, here's the bird's head, face. There's 3 different kinds of birds, so. But it's the same one. It's just, you know, if its wings are out to the side or if its wings are straight up, you know, whatever. And we have this train looking thing full of, and then one coming this way. And these are all different beings, and they're all cloaked in leaves, so it's really hard to tell what they are. I mean, I can tell my squash is a million miles away, but... Wow. What the hell is that? And they got a whole, all these down here. I mean, there's just thousands of these guys. Thousands. Okay, now... It's cutting off on the TV, but the top of it, that V is now all the way over here and twice the size, and everything's getting sucked into it. Wow, they're coming in sideways. They look like they're having a blast, though, I gotta tell you. Alright. Do you see all the faces? That's the most important thing. If you stop my videos frequently, you will never not see something. Okay, there's always something, or I would not have it on film. Or I won't put it out there for you to see, period. Which I don't think there's one that I have that doesn't have something in it. And it's just non-stop. This place is like Atlanta. And I think it is. This is a layover. Like they're all using sharing the same portal. Here comes Bigfoot. Now he'll change quickly too. Look how close they're getting now. What the hell am I thinking? Look, I mean, look. Okay, well, look at the size of that thing. You see that? Did you see that bang like that? That means there's a door opening. That's not me. That's the ground doing that. Wow, where did Bigfoot go? So I didn't even see him at the time. Okay, look at this tree. Stop, maybe your finger's dead. Look at this thing coming in right here. And this thing's huge right here. They're getting bigger now. These look like entire, they're bringing in tree stumps. Like, they're already, you know, whether it be a Bigfoot tree or subterranean, interdimensional, whatever. They're already in there. They're already, like, cloaked and ready to go, and they're just being dropped off to replace the trees that, you know, ultimately dissipated. Thank God they're not using our trees. Yes, they are. Here, look, they're bringing in this whole tree right here. And here's the bird right here. And this is that big mass. And look, it looks like it has wheels on it. This is that big mass now coming, all of it meeting up in the same spot, coming right in at us. So all those portals are coming together as one. And it's coming in hot. It looks like they're bringing in trees. So, already stuffed, ready to go. Wow. Look at, okay, there's the bird. That's a big bird right there. Right there's his face. Ah, stop, Dad. Your finger, Dad. Okay. Oh, I missed the face of the bird. You know what? And the odd thing is that a lot of times the face of the huge bird, not the little one, it's a big one, is very similar to a Bigfoot. Here's Sasquatch right here. Right here. See his pointy head? There's 1, 2, 3, and then right here it looks like a real Bigfoot, as you would think of Patty, for instance. But they're not. They're 3-dimensional animals, or whatever. Call them whatever you want. I don't know. Look at this thing coming in hot. Look at the size of that. I don't know what you call it. Airplane, it looks like. But that face is definitely the galactical bird. I don't know how they come up with this stuff. How do they do this? Look at the cave opening over there, it looks like. That looks like the ship. That looks like a UFO right there in the back. Face right there. I'm going to let it run at full speed to see if you can see these faces at full speed. Now that's... Sorry, I just can't stop there. Wait a little further. Okay, right here you have a whole line of Bigfoots. 1, and they're cut down like this. 3, 4, 5. And they're thin, and, you know, they just boom, 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 and then they, you know, and they form a tree. And when they come undone, it's like, and they come off like this, like a deck of cards. It's really cool looking to watch. And they do this like 20 times a day, they move. And that's how they get around. And they always stick together, obviously. Now, if one was to wander off by itself by accident and got lost, runs into a person, well, there's your encounter. You know what I mean? And I'm sure he's going to be scared and probably not wanting to be there. Anyway, my theory is this, that I figured out yesterday as they were showing me themselves. Oh no. What happened?